I check it like you read Singh bowling it, yeah? I really don't mind.
You hit me once, I hit you back.
He's bowling like my Auntie Annie when she'd had too much sherry to drink.
Played over my head, then I set fire.
मैंने कहा बेटा बेटा होता है और बाप बाप होता है.
हेलो एंड वेलकम टू पाई चेकर्स क्रिकेट पॉडकास्ट. आज हम लोग कर रहे हैं पोस्ट मैच रिव्यू ऑफ किंग्स 11 पंजाब वर्सेस केकेआर. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मैच था ये दोनों टीमों के लिए. केकेआर वाज कमिंग अप विद वन शैम्बॉलिक लॉस अगेंस्ट आरसीबी फॉलोड बाय अ थंपिंग विन अगेंस्ट डीसी. एक मैच जीतते हैं, एक मैच हारते हैं, दो मैच जीतते हैं, दो मैच हारते हैं. बहुत ही इनकंसिस्टेंट टीम है. दूसरी तरफ किंग्स 11 दे हैव बीन the consistent team. Either they win consistently or either they lose consistently. We have got them with 5 consecutive wins. Has that been the best turnaround by any team across IPL over the years? उसके बारे में कभी और बात करेंगे. पहले आज का मैच के बारे में बात करेंगे. Kings 11 has beaten KKR with 8 wickets with 7 balls to spare. Sumer, starting with Kings 11 bowling, do you think it was their bowling which won them this match?
Well, I would like to answer that, but only after letting our viewers know that it's your birthday today. So we are recording this in the middle of the night after the match, and I wish a lot of happiness to you. A very happy birthday. Yes, so coming back to Kings 11's bowling, yeah, they have, as you said, they have been a dramatic side. You know, the second part of the tournament, they look a totally different side. You know, talking about the bowling, yes, their bowling has been phenomenal. I mean, it did start with those 3 wickets right away, with Shami getting 2 and Maxi getting 1. That gave them a lot of impetus at the starting of the game. From there, they just had to sort of like hold the game, which they did very well. So yeah, full marks to Kings 11 bowling for giving a very good start to the game. And yes, the importance of the game, I'll tell you, in the context of the tournament as well, is very important, of course. But did you realize how even after losing 3 wickets, Morgan and Gill, they just went on an attack. That tells you exactly how important the game was for them. They did not want to end up with 120. They said, okay, we either go down and get out in 50, 60, 80 runs or make 150. So
absolutely, yeah. because they were playing in Sharjah, right? So अगर आप शारजा में खेल रहे हो with such small dimensions, I think it becomes like it is given until and unless pitch is a real minefield or it's turning square. I think T20 में IPL में they need 170, 180 बहुत ही जरूरी है. And I think that is the kind of, and that was something in the mind of both Morgan and Gill कि यार यहाँ पर runs बनाने पड़ेंगे. And that is why that was such a solid partnership. But then what happened यार, उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
Well, that is something that Baz told them very well. That is one advice that was rightly given. You know, go on an attack all the time. So what happened then? As I said, not just the opening bowling, but Bishnoi and Ashwin really bowled well in the middle as well. And Jordan at the end, he's coming back to form. The Jordan we know with full length deliveries and Yorkers. I think we were seeing that on display this match and maybe a few matches before as well. First part of the tournament he was totally off. So Kings 11 actually had a good grip to start with, and then they followed up with some good bowling in the middle and towards the death to contain the KKR to I would say a below par score. As you said, 170 say come is a crime. So it was a below par score, but at least they went there. Kings 11 batting, they have, I think, been phenomenal. To start with, I mean, KL was always in form, but now with the inclusion of Gale, I think they've sort of like upped the ante to a different level.
So what do you think about my question? I mean, like, यार, I feel जो turnaround हुआ है Kings 11 पंजाब में, Gale, I mean, like, as soon as Gale has come into the picture, they have won all their matches. Was that I mean, I mean, I'm trying to understand. क्या is it Gale which has won them the matches? Gale के आने से वो energy आई है, that impetus आया है, वो power आया है. What is it that Gale has got into this team that has helped them win 5-on-5?
Good point. I think it will be very stupid of somebody to assume that there is no role of Gale, at least in these wins. It cannot magically coincide with the wins since the time he has been in the side. But one thing that he has definitely added to the squad is, they used to play their openers and one-down guys used to play a long innings with not so good scores, mind you. KL always had 120, 130 strike rate. With the inclusion of Gale, and again, Maxi never really took off. So I think the inclusion of Gale at number 3 is again a genius. I don't know who came up with that. And so what they did is that they ensured that there is consistent run making from 5 to 15 also, and that is something that obviously reflects in their performance. But again, yes, there is this spirit that the universe boss brings to the game, So people generally feel energetic around him.
Correct.
So he transfuses his energy and performance to others. So yeah, it's been
आया हूँ
great.
मार के जाऊंगा कुछ तो पेल के जाऊंगा he brings that thing यार. I think that carefree attitude that is like it. I mean it's just they look a happier team also right now.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
winning does help, but they just look a happier team now.
And that also
now,
tells you, Vivek, sorry, how much do we actually need to learn about this game? Because earlier, I personally had totally written him off. And the KKR. I was like, okay, if they let him out of the team, their team has a better chance of winning. And again, clearly, I have a lot to learn. So yes.
I mean, that is maybe for another podcast. Is this the best turnaround in IPL right now in the last 12-13 years? I don't know.
Maybe. I'm not sure if it is, but it will definitely be in, I think, top 3. Winning 5 games after losing 6 has to definitely be, in a sort of a turnaround scenario for a game.
So.
But enough about Kings 11. I also want to touch upon the losing team. Were you able to identify anything that or pick up points that you think led to their downfall?
I think, there are a couple of their decision making has been very, very questionable. And if you look at it, I think we have put. Baz had a very flamboyant, very aggressive, out of the box style when he was batting or when he was captaining rather, and he's tried to bring that into his coaching as well. But I think वो कुछ gel नहीं हो रहा है. Nagarkoti is one of the fastest bowlers in the Indian circuit. Young है, but he's one of the fastest upcoming bowlers. We have played him as a bowler, but Baz thinks he's a batsman, so he got him after ahead of Cummins, doesn't get him to bowl. I mean, so basically Nagarkoti is playing as a batsman. Then when Kings 11 is batting, Rahul gets out. We know Kings 11 has had problems with their batting. They have had an iffy middle order. Puran has been inconsistent. Maxi has been totally off with his batting. Huda is still finding his place in the tournament. Lockie Ferguson, one of the fastest bowlers in the world right now, you're getting him in the 12th over. Very, very questionable decisions over there. I don't know what the thinking is. Is it Baz? Is it McCullum? I think यार smartest बंदा जो है वो अभी DK है जिसने right time पे captaincy दी थी.
I couldn't agree with you more about the decisions that, especially in the bowling. I have no idea why Prasidh Krishna was opening with no disrespect to him. He never looked like taking a wicket. Yeah. What you need to do to contain 150 runs is to take wickets right away. And why would you hide Lockie Ferguson? who won you the match bloody against the other team the other day. Yeah, very questionable. Yes. Then you also have to understand how they actually, yeah, did not bowl Koti at all. Yeah, that's very
Very,
surprising.
very questionable decision. And something about their batting. I mean, batting line, batting order has been all over the place in all the matches. कभी वो नरेन से ओपन करा रहे हैं, ठीक है, नहीं खेला, तो कभी फिर त्रिपाठी से कराया, त्रिपाठी नहीं है, कभी बैंटन आ गया, बैंटन नहीं है, कभी कोई आ गया, मतलब इनका मतलब गेम ही चल रहा है हम लोग.
Actually, you're right. Right after they dropped or whatever, Nareen didn't play. They made some change. They opened with Tripathi, who did great in his first match. Somehow he's nowhere there, and Tom Banton comes in. He plays one game, and that's it. And
Yes.
again, they're shuffling. Yeah, I don't know if they have a clear thinking. In the last 2 out of the 3 matches that KKR has played, their top order batsmen have really struggled. Gill did play. Yeah, even in this match, apart from Gill and Morgan, nobody really scored apart from the. I think they consider him an all-rounder enough. Loki Ferguson, who can get you a few overs and can hit a few runs, hit you for a few runs. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Tripathi has not been doing anything. Karthik goes.
Tripathi को one down ले आए यार और राणा से opening करा लिया आज.
Yeah.
I mean, चल क्या रहा है यार इन लोगों का? What are they thinking? What is Baz doing? मतलब somebody has to question this यार. How is Baz accountable? And I mean, is he being asked? Is Venki Mysore, who is in charge, is he asking those, or is he waiting for the season to be over? I mean,
I think the questions would have started being asked. Because abhi tak to they were number 4. Now things have changed. The point table has taken a turn, and which then brings me to this point. I want to definitely talk about the impact of this game on the points table, and where these two teams go on from here. So both of them are playing CSK and Rajasthan Royal with some coincidence at their next 2 matches. What do you think about these 2 matches? I mean, because I still believe it has to be one of these 2 guys who will go to number 4. So how do you see these 2 teams playing their next 2 matches?
So RR is coming with a win against MI.
Yeah.
KKR is CSK who
also,
KKR
they've won their last game by 8 wickets.
I mean, like if KKR and Kings 11 win.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's very difficult to predict really how these guys will play against RR and CSK, especially when they have won their last few encounters. And personally speaking, I would feel that Kings 11, with the thump that they have, with the impetus that they have received, would probably be favorites for me at least. And I could totally be wrong. I don't. Yeah. We'll
and
see.
KKR will be as consistently inconsistent because they have lost this match, so they will win their next match. So yeah, KKR should win against with a nothing to lose CSK though. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting match. And Delhi Capitals, I think tomorrow's match is going to be very, very. I mean, SRH ke liye important hai. But if Delhi Capitals lose, I mean, you can what we call the proverbial throw the cats among the pigeons. Delhi Capitals could look.
What do you think SRH has to do to win tomorrow? They're playing in Dubai.
And I feel they need both Warner and Bairstow to have an explosive start. If they don't get that, mushkil hai yaar, bahut mushkil hai. I think this SRH team has a very, very weak batting, and on the other hand, DC has a power-packed batting lineup, power-packed bowling lineup. Bahut difficult.
Remember a few years ago, they created such a turnaround. They won the last 3 games, and then they were able to make it to the playoffs. It was Kane Williamson, if I'm not wrong, who he was the captain then. Which actually brings me to the main point. You did speak that Warner and Bairstow hold the key. Yes, they do hold the key. But realistically speaking, there has to be somebody who can carry the batting forward. In the last match, they showed that even Manish Pandey had a rough patch. I don't trust Shankar to do anything. Samad has been very disappointing, so to speak. So I think it will be very difficult for them to turn this around this time, especially with Kane as well. I'm not sure if he's available now, but they would need more than Warner and Bairstow. And again, the matches that SRH has won, not just this year, but in the previous years, that used to happen with the help of their very good bowling lineup. Rashid and Bhuvi used to have a lot of impact. That this year hasn't happened. Rashid has been not as effective overall. People have maybe played him well, haven't given him wickets.
They have blocked them. They have blocked him and scored against others.
And with Khalil and so on, their bowling overall to start with itself. Sandeep has he can only do as much. So I think it has to. I mean, everybody has to, especially their lower middle order has to play. And what can you talk about Delhi? How do you preview Delhi for tomorrow?
I think Delhi, looks very strong. Maybe Pant has gotten that kick up his backside, which is intended. So maybe he is back tomorrow. I think Rabada can be given a break. I think Delhi is, but then they have lost last two.
Yeah.
I was expecting that Rabada they will give a break, but
last match,
probably, but probably they will play him tomorrow. Yeah, Rabada, Nokia, Ashwin in form. It becomes very. I mean, DC is overwhelming favorite for me tomorrow as well. So it's going to be a tough match for SRH.
They have also managed to eliminate the NPA, Prithvi Shaw. But we'll only see how much that change can be positive for them. Okay, so let's hope that SRH does something really good and maybe opens doors for the other contenders in the playoffs. I wish them best, and we'll then I think close today.
Yes, and that's a wrap for today. I hope you like this episode. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. अगर अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है तो भी बोलो यार. अगर कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है तब भी बोलो. And you have our social media handles: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Gmail, सब है. बात करो हम लोगों के साथ, बोलो हम, and we'll be more than happy to take your feedback on board. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you.